name is Becky. Today we have lots of exclusive stories for you on the show, so stick and stay. I'll be back. If you just joined us, you're logged on to the JoyNews channel. The show is the Let's Talk Entertainment. This is the Friday edition, and in our stories, let's talk about celebrating female legends in the industry, in the creative arts industry. Chifa Gomashi, former Deputy Creative Arts Minister, put together something small, to celebrate legends in the industry. And of course, Let's Talk Entertainment. Our cameras were there, and we came through with this one.
You are that's why I love you so much. Darling, you are all I have. Ooh, I love you so much. Ooh, I love you so. Darling, you are all I have. That's why I love you so much. Darling, you are all I have. That's why I love you so much. God gave you love. Special love, and you have love to share with me. Your love so tender and so, darling, you are all I have. That's why I
Yeah, we intentionally put it on Facebook that people should nominate who they think we should honor. Interestingly, a lot of the students of performing arts nominated the women who we honor today. And thankfully, I know all of them, and I agreed with them that they deserved it. So the board of Values for Life, two of them who are here, Liz Hifanasari and Nanahi Majua-Windo, were also in agreement with it. So we decided to call them, and see the amazement.
Very happy that all the women here are happy, including me. This is a great honor for women today.
It was a big surprise. Honorable called me exactly a week today and told me they asked people on Facebook, and a lot of people voted for me. So I should come by today for the award. And I was like, wow, thank you for the honor. I was so overwhelmed, I didn't know what to say. And I just said thank you. He said, no, we should be thanking you. I said, no, I should say thank you. So yes, it's good when you are appreciated.
I'm happy to actually be here to support her, and I think this is really long overdue. I mean, Jifa Glikboy just passed. These are people who have contributed to our society, and I believe that it is about time for us to just give them some recognition.
I think when Honorable called me, that is Auntie Jifa called me, I wasn't in the country, and then she said, Gifty, I want you to perform. And I said, Mommy, what is it about? And then she started talking to me about the whole thing. And she started mentioning the women that she want to celebrate. And then I heard Asabia Korpa. I was so excited because I think the school I went with, that is Oninku, she's also an old student, so I look up to her, and I was so glad to, be on stage with a great woman like that. I don't know, I was so much happy to be part of this initiative.
I think it's a great initiative, Last year, my band played for them, and we're doing it this year too. And I, for one, as a father, I think women need all the support that they can get.
You are all I have. That's why I love you so much. That's why
All right, congratulations to all the winners for this year's edition of, celebrating legends put together by Values for Life, led by Honorable Ablajifa Gomashi. Big ups to you for the great works that you've been doing in the creative arts industry. For our Friday Hangout today, Doreen has a surprise for us. And of course, I want you to sit down and enjoy this interview.
Well, today we get to hang out with one of the most popular Ghanaian superstar in Korea. There's so much to be talked about. He's making waves. Everyone seems to be talking about him, and he gets to sit on some of the biggest interviews you can think of. And today I happen to meet him here. And well, hi.
Hello. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you too. So, Nana Kwesi,
Yes.
tell me, who are you in general?
I was born in Ghana. I lived in Ghana, but at a point I had to leave to Korea to study, and now I work as an entertainer in Korea.
But one will ask, I mean, people leave Ghana, they go to the States, they go to London because we are all familiar with the language and we are okay to communicate with them. Why Korea?
Personally, I felt like I didn't always want to fit in. I wanted to do something different, and it was a good opportunity. It was a government scholarship, and even though I didn't really know a lot about Korea before I left, I felt like it was an opportunity to explore and do something different and challenge myself too, because I knew I was going to a place where I couldn't speak the language. I didn't know anything about the culture. I basically had to survive, and just that adventure in itself was something that I was like really looking forward to. So, and I'm glad I made that decision, because if I go into America or the UK, I would just fit in just like everybody else. But here I am in a place where I stand out, and that has taken me places. So I'm very appreciative of that.
How long did it take you to study the language and then, I mean, start working with, the TV networks and all over the place?
Well, it took me about a year or two to get the language, and I studied there, university. I did my undergrad, and after that, I started doing entertainment. But even when I was in school, I was doing, a little acting here and there. I was doing modeling too, and I wanted to expand because I realized that there was an opportunity for me to change mindsets about Africans, about black people in Korea, and I just took it and I run with it. Yes.
All right, so can you list some of the things you do? I mean, you've mentioned TV.
Yeah.
I know you're a model.
Yeah.
You're a singer.
Not really, but we have produced some songs. Yeah. So basically, I've done a few movies. I'm on TV shows. I'm a radio host. I model on the side. I'm an entrepreneur because I own a business in Korea as well, and I do some charity too. Yeah. Last year, I actually built a school in Ghana. Yeah, with World Vision, and we're planning the second school next year. Yeah, so trying to slowly come back to Ghana, team up with people, do some entertainment work here, do some charity work here as well. So, yeah.
Well, how has the experience been for you, especially modeling for Korean Vogue? I think you are also an ambassador for Seaweed, something. Yeah. How did all these deals come about?
Well, the truth is, it was a very difficult decision because I studied computer engineering in school, and one would expect that with that kind of background you probably go work for a computer company, but I didn't want, like I said, I didn't want to fit in. I want to do something different, and I realized that in Korea there was still a lot of work to be done about how they thought of black people and Africans, and I realized that using entertainment as a platform, I was going to be able to reach a lot of people. And so it was a difficult decision, but I took that, and I wanted to battle racism. I wanted to battle discrimination, of all sorts of forms against people, of a very specific skin tone. And I didn't really think it was going to get me this far, to be honest with you. I remember when I walked into my first agency's office, the owner of the company didn't really expect this to come up that way, but I was lucky to get on a TV show, and it became like the most popular show in Korea It was with a bunch of other foreigners, and that's when everything took off. You know, we had companies calling us. You know, I got to be the face of a fashion line. You know, I got to, like, you know, I did the seaweed thing as well. You know, I got to be an ambassador for World Vision. You know, things that nobody ever thought could happen. Even I didn't think were possible. You know, just doing entertainment work have been able to happen, and I'm really excited about that. It's a great experience to be able to walk around town and see your face on a building. And it's not your home turf, you know, it's a different country, so it's definitely a blessing.
Okay,
Yeah.
now talking about racism,
Yeah.
I mean, you are black,
Yeah.
Koreans are naturally white. How were you able to overcome that line and actually cross it to become who you are today?
What I've learned is that racism is a thing of the mind, and it stems from a lot of ignorance. It's because people are not aware of what is happening, you know. Just like how Ghanaians who see a Korean and think they're Chinese, it's the same way a Korean would see, let's say, like a black person from Ghana and probably think they're from Kenya. You know, it's the same mindset if you think about it. But I realized that through education and through exposure, people actually realize that, okay, they might look like they're similar, but they're not from the same place. You know, they're totally different, and you have to look at one person just the way that they are and really get to know about their culture and their background before we start, you know, calling names or doing whatsoever.